Welcome back to the A to Z of Zentangle. We are up to the letter M, so today we're going to do Membranart by Tomas Padros. Sorry if I've said your name wrong. And I'm going to be doing it on a black tile for a change, and I'm going to be using a white GellyRoll pen. You could do it on whatever tile you have. And I'm going to start by creating a border. I'm very sorry, my neighbours have chosen this moment to start some DIY. Lovely. Okay, so around our border that you might not be able to see, I'm going to draw some random kind of circular or oval shapes, and I'm going to vary the size and the angle. I'm going to do those all around our space. And you want to make sure that you leave a gap between them. And you want them to be a decent size because we're going to put something else inside. Now we've gone around the outside, I'm going to draw some orbs or some circle shapes in the middle, and depending on how big you've drawn your other shapes, can determine how many you can fit in there. Put one just there and maybe another one there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create some shapes within the shapes, and we're going to keep with the circles and ovals, and we're going to draw them so they look like they're going behind. So when I get to a line, I'm going to stop and trace the line above with the pen above the paper, and then place it down when I get to the other side. So now that looks like that is a shape underneath this archway. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just going to keep going, working out where I want my inner circles to go. And they don't have to be circles, they could be ovals. And they could be big enough that they go around. This one's gone around 3, or underneath this archway. Might have that one go that way. That would be on its own. Might have this one coming here, goes round there, and then back on itself. When you're happy with the amount of circles you've got inside your original spaces, I might add another one just there. We're going to use the white gel pen to shade in the area in between the the original circles, and it will look a little bit like a membrane, which is, I think, where it gets its name from. Just so you know, if you're using a GellyRoll, it will take a little bit longer to dry, so you want to make sure that all of your lines are dry before you start drawing in, and you want to do it in the direction that your hand moves. So if you're left-handed, you probably want to do it right to left. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to do it left to right, if that makes sense, so that I don't smear it. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm going to speed up the video because there's a lot of shading. So now we've finished doing the membrane on top, we're going to go in and fill in the spaces underneath, but leaving the circles. And then to differentiate them at the end, I'm going to add some shading underneath the holes. I hope that makes sense. And I might leave a little, see if I can leave a little space in between the membrane that we've got and the one underneath.